Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, today, I'm going to show you how to automate your tracks, which is automation. So, let me just slide this over here. So, automation is just one thing. It moves your sliders, knobs, buttons, wherever you want them to go automatically. So, it automates it. So, I have just a simple pattern here. Sounds kind of funky. So I want it to sound more alive. So what I'm going to do is I have a vocoder here in multi-effects. So the vocoder sounds like this. So basically it's talking. So I want this to give it some movement. Now, I don't usually just draw it in. I usually record this, make it sound more alive. So this is what happens when I record. I might overdub, and overdub just adds some extra lines down here. So you'll see as I press play and record. So now it'll move really fast because it has overdubbed a whole bunch of these. So I don't want all these. I just want the one that sounds the best, which is probably that one. And because I moved two frequencies, this is my X and my Y, it adds two channels. So I'm actually gonna just keep the two channels that sound okay. Oh no, I'm gonna keep that one. Am I? Oh yeah, XY, XY. There we go. Delete. Okay, so now it'll sound like this. So it doesn't sound very good yet, but what I can do is I can add a filter, or I can go over here to the oscillator. I can change my wave shape. So you can change your wave shape to whatever you want. So I have it set to -12. Go over to modulation, and this is your modulation here. So modulation amount will go in and out, and it'll switch between oscillators. So here I have two oscillators, Dirt and Beast, and it'll actually pass from one to the other. So it'll sound kind of like this. You'll hear it. That's what it sounds like. So I turn the multi-effects off, and I'm going to add a automation track underneath it. So whatever you touch, that's the last thing that will automate. So when I go to the automation bar here where it says add automation track, this last knob that I touched, that it will add that. So I'm going to click that, and now anytime I move this, you'll see a ghost line right here. So I'm just going to close that, and I'm going to slide this over. I'm going to draw this in so you can see how to draw it in as well as recording it in. I don't want to record. I can record it in and then just edit it, but this is how you would draw it in. It gives you a little thing right here. Now this is 0, so whoops. Let me move that. So this is 0, and this is 100%. So starting down here all the way up to here. So move me over, and I'll just draw in a basic saw shape. And then you can add points here. If I click the little magnet, I can move these around a little more. So you can fine tune it. Zoom in to fine tune even more. And now what I have drawn is a sine wave. So I have a saw wave here and a sine wave here, and this is what it will sound like. So let me open this up so you can see what the movement is on the slider. So if you play around with that, you can see you can move all of these sliders and knobs. You can move any of these and automate them. Doesn't matter what it is, you can move it all. You can even move your volume knobs or your panning, but you can also add in the panner as well. The panner is your right to left speaker. So multi-effects, and then your panner. So this is your left speaker, right speaker, and your distance. So this is basically like a volume for that speaker, right? So that's basically it for automation. Play around with it, have fun, and I'll see you in the next episode. We're going to learn some basses after. Alrighty?